When the Detroit Lions drafted this guy, I was just like, great. What are we doing? Wait all year for the draft and we draft this guy? Unbelievable. But he keeps showing up after OTAs, after rookie minicamp, OTAs, and now mandatory minicamp. He is the rookie and really the player that keeps showing up and keeps getting talked about. And that is our guy, Sam Lapporta, tight end. A couple different things on him. I'm going to show you why this is so huge. So Sam Lapporta is an explosive athlete at the tight end position and become quickly a favorite target of quarterbacks, especially in the red zone. He's smart, picks up things fast. He's going to get every opportunity to make an early impact. Outside of the quarterback position, tight end is the toughest position for rookies to come in and really be productive. I agree with that. I think there's a lot. There's not only the receiving aspect, but the blocking, the scheme. There's a lot to do there. So there's a lot that he still has to learn, but still, Lapporta seems to be picking up well. He stands out every time the Lions hit the practice field. This guy stands out. If you've seen any of the images, anything from rookie minicamp, anything that's been leaked out, the guy just looks good. He just, it's like, oh my gosh, he looks bigger than Hawkinson. He's smoother than any tight end we've had. Ebron, just go through the tight ends that we've had of just, are you kidding me? Get out of here. This guy just you just see it in the eye test. It's like, yeah, love it. And look at that. Calvin, love Calvin. Can I just say I love Calvin? I get why people kind of got annoyed with him there for a while. He's kind of like, yeah, I'm going into his own business and not really saying the best things about Detroit. I get it about the Lions, but there he is. He's back. Khalif Raymond. I didn't mean to look at these, but look at those two legends. Legends right there. Imagine just sitting down with them for some coffee. It's like, guys, what's up? That is awesome. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop this. CJ Gardner Johnson. Oh my gosh. The newcomers. Goff looks great. Great to see a Goff. Derek Barnes just looks like an absolute beast. Hopefully he can get it figured out because he is, man. Okay, I told you I'd just go through a couple of these. I can't stop. I can't stop it. I can't. There he is. Seriously, he's bigger than Hawkinson, moves better than Hawkinson. I never brought into Hawkinson, so fine. So when we drafted Lapporta, this is why I was just kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I don't. Iowa football is so bad offensively that it's very difficult to get excited about an Iowa offensive player. Plain and simple. So last season he caught 58 passes for 657 yards and one touchdown. And you're just like, wow, that's great. And in his career, he had 5 scores. You could almost have 5 scores in a game. If you're a Big Ten player and you play, Liberty in the first game, you got those 2 tune-up games or whatever against small schools. Those where you think he would score at least 3 touchdowns one game or something. In his career, he had 5 scores. So it's like, geez, why are we drafting this? Tight end? We're just so scarred with tight end. Next thing you know, the guy is just flashing out there. So he's a cerebral. He's smart. He can adjust. He has reaction time. He can make a run after catch, and that was the big reason why we drafted him. And that's what guys are saying. He can make a move after the catch. Remember with Hawkinson, number one, he couldn't really get open. That always stuck with me. And then 2, run after catch was just not a thing, and you didn't expect it from a tight end position. But what if there is a little something at the tight end position where you can make a run after catch? And Lapporta can. So now all of a sudden you look at our depth chart, and this is what I love, and I kind of keep saying it all off season, is the Lions made you realize that we weren't as good as we thought in a couple positions, tight end being one of them. We just kind of like, hey, you know what? We'll just roll with Brock Wright and Shane Zylstra. Like, that's cool. It's like, no, that's not a good idea. Sam Lapporta, James Mitchell, tight end room is good now. I mean, it's just a good tight end. Brock Wright's a nice, solid tight end, exactly like a number 2 that you want, and Sam Lapporta can come along as he needs to. Running back position, same thing. Jamal Williams, Swift, not great. And I keep talking about it. We would block up offensive runs really well. Jamal Williams would get 8 yards, and we're all like, cool, good run. And it's like, that should have been 20. You should have made a guy miss, one guy miss. And look, not banging on Jamal Williams, but at the same time, the guy just couldn't make anybody miss. That's just all there was to it. And so in football, it's going to be blocked up, but you're not going to get you got to make one person miss. And if you can make that one person miss, it doesn't mean you're going to take it to the house, but it does mean that's an extra 5, 10, 15, 20 yards, make a move. So that's what David Montgomery brings incredibly. And Jahmyr Gibbs, he is swift, just tougher, I think. I really, that's kind of what I think. He's just going to be tougher. So, oh man, it's just exciting. That's just really what it comes down to. So if you're a Lions fan, again, we know the formula. It's win the division. We're going to keep saying it because the division's wide open. Dalvin Cook just released by the Vikings. So the Vikings had a talented roster there for a while, but that's starting to diminish and it's starting to get older. Vikings aren't, and we know last year they had miracles upon miracle wins. They can't keep that up. Everybody knows it. It's not breaking news by any means. So that the Vikings are going to come down a notch, no question. The Packers, come on, they're not. They're going to be 6, 7, 8 wins at most. And then the Bears are not there yet. They had a golden opportunity this offseason to really make some things happen. They made a couple good things happen, but in general, Justin Fields still, I don't think is the quarterback that he wants to be or will be. So then you got this complete Lions team. Goff, the best quarterback in the division, good running backs, great offensive line, defense much improved. The secondary, are you kidding me, is all new, better. We had Owarie and Okudah were our corners last year. No, now you've got CJ Gardner-Johnson, Brian Branch. You've got Iffy Melifonwu. What if he can really play well? Now all of a sudden we looked at it. We have 8 DBs that can play and be great. And that's not counting Will Harris and stuff, guys like that, right? That can kind of do whatever. You've got 8 legitimate DBs that can be rotated in, come in. CJ Gardner-Johnson can play like linebacker a little bit. Brian Branch can be moved all over. So they're versatile guys that can be played in every position. So next thing you know, the Lions win the division, home playoff game that will just be epic upon epic if we can get a home playoff game. So it's going to be a great, fun season. So make sure you subscribe. Let us know in the comments your thoughts. It's exciting time. It's just an exciting time. Can't wait. Become a member if you haven't checked that out in the channel. It's a great way to support us, especially as we go into the training camp and off season, as we get closer to the season coming up. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you on the next one.